while. Um, where are we? Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at her desk. Surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. How about yesterday? I really need to apologize. Nothing that's ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. Wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. Hold on one sec. Take a minute to hydrate. Happy you were considerate and apologize. You didn't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it is, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there is no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're really apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Nicholas, don't say those things, don't say those kind of things so frankly. Made me feel a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man. I'm guessing you haven't either. I was taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? You looking at me like... Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday? I wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. Do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Something happened yesterday? Or did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez, whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Eh? Dunka dunka honka dunka huh? No, not at all. I don't hate you. You're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. So he turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. You guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm not really good yet. Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well thanks, Yuri. Should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nicholas. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. This is why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Turned not to bring up anything from the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Nicholas, your compliments put me in a good mood. Wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little too forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but try to calm down. Be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls out a copy of the book out of her bag. I got a phone call. 1 second. 1 second. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh, not at all, of course. How'd I stop you? Thanks very much. If there's one thing that could make my reading time hear any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Oh, I thank you. Here stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher on the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. Walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out to the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? It's not like the last time. Not like that this time. He's filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take that long. Something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. I love how the music gets dimmer. Logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Haha. Haha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Key? A sharp inhale, like someone sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kaya. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Oh, Nicholas, do you like your oolong tea? Oh, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert in tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'd really be even more impressed. Oh, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. I must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. Doing a bit of thinking. Decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You always worry about me, Nicholas. Very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Oh, I should pour a cup of tea for each of us. Nicholas, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? A little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I have the back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. And I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it goes well, it will go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, the cups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume we're the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's been which is being less apprehensive, is almost more than I could handle. Your teacup? Yuri reaches me my teacup, hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. Nothing to hold the books. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. It is all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with her both her hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is why is the book illuminating light? Her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Doesn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop there. Apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Nicholas. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Nicholas. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup getting knocked over. Nicholas. My heart won't stop pounding, Nicholas. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Nicholas? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Huh? 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 There's more heavy breathing than huh. It's time to share poems. Yeah, just as I thought. Nicholas, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Nicholas? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. It's such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I just really don't feel like this talking right now. Please go away. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written today. You researched the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Did you like it, Nicholas? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. This makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Nicholas. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Nicholas? I'm not being weird, right? Having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. Kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? A rotating wheel, rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, there's some stains, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope, tied to a thick rope, a tall hourglass, or what? A lone harness. Parabolic gearbox spanning a universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God swimming with open water in all directions, drowning I am like 5 feet away. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in the time devoting snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. Kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars. Godness proving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second. What? Every time it takes every single second. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. Kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time devouring prayer, connecting a sky of 48 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Uh-huh. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately. So let's take it out on your pen. Ah, that is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday. So I took it home for safekeeping in. I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Thank you. Nicholas, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I mean, she just gets some kind of high off from it. It might even be a little like a sexual thing. But the point is, you're kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it to all of you, or to explain it all to you. I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be for the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. But lately, I have at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, I'm gonna read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. See me the colors they won't bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a table. Like playing a knife on a breaking ribcage. Endless poem. A meaningless. Delete her. Sorry, I didn't know it was kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, whatever. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I will read the special poem. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Pog. Okay, everyone. We're all been reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. It's about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? If we can put together anything good in just a few days, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Nothing's turned to mind as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Nicholas joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything is noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Literature clubs should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you can never want to leave. I know you feel the same way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Nicholas? Oh, come on. You can take advantage of Nicholas to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to things. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Nicholas joined. As for me, I just liked it better than I do at home. Nicholas isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you shouldn't really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback. by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. Sure, Yuri and Nicholas want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it was up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Well, I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did. It doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Nicholas, why do you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, there really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a chance to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels like nice to hang out with a few friends. Not a problem with the club being that for me. There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Nicholas, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things are nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Nicholas? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I just like giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see, I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Her eyes still bleeding. I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. Also, this Sayuri back there. Should you be back there? Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Hey? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I'm still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, so I'll go home for today. Talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Nicholas? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Nicholas before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Her looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Nicholas, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, without me Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly got any time to spend together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know only you could understand. That's why. Wait, no, not yet. No, stop it. Alright, let's try to do this time. Alt-tab? Not Alt-tab. Control-T. No, what's the tab? Is Control-W? No, that's delete. I forget what it is. Control-C? No. Well, anyway, Control-F. Breeds one, right? Yes. Heaven Sent? I spelled it wrong. Yes, it's a word for her. Infallible. Unrestrained. Yes. Frightening? Yes. Contamination. Yes. Incongruent, I know is one. COVID? Yep. Judgment? Yes. Essence is, like, that's definite, right? Yes. Universe is one. Despise? Yes. Embrace. No. Broken. No. Empty? No. Spinning? No. Oh no. Are we bent? Let me see here. Control F. Empty. No. Fireworks. Embrace. Worm. Joy. Broken. Heart. Cute. Summer. Spinning. Alright, no chance neck. Dong, dong, donkey, donkey, donk. It doesn't matter. Go with empty. She still jumped, but it's not that much she wants. Whistle is one, I believe, right? Might as well keep trying, right? No, whistle's not one. Graveyard is. Disaster? Yes. Anxiety? Yes. Termination is definitely one. Destiny is one. Philosophy is one. Crimson is one. Yeah, we missed one. Hi, Nicholas. I've been waiting for you. Donkey, 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 donk, 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 donkey, 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 donk, 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 donkey. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? I guess you're as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? I feel like I did that on a regular basis or something. I wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. Not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on the edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. Like I really care or anything. Aw man, I'm the last one here again. Nicholas just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Aha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting with this club and still trying to make time for piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. Well, about that, Nasuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel the same way. As long as we're all working together in this club, we'll never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, I'll buy you a new manga. Ah, sorry, the last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something that we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as you're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because you chose not to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Nicholas, what do you want to do today? Thinking we could... We already have plans today. That's so, Yuri. That's correct. Nicholas is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding it, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up to make her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. He walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really counteracts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I'll walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. Take the long pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Yuri leave you again? It's not like that this time. Leave the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay, sorry for misunderstanding. Yuri said it wouldn't take that long. Something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Most logical place is start heading down the hallway. It's coming from around the corner. Like breathing. A sharp inhale as someone sucking the air through their teeth. They in pain and reach a corner and peer around at Yuri. Yeah. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. Hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. Oh, but it hasn't really been showing it or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm just weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone here has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. Started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me. It's easier if I close myself off. Recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. It's going to rip out of my chest. Overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. Making me do weird things. I don't know why this is happening. Nicholas, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Well, I've been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. Recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she was always listening. But finally, we're alone. We just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. It's the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room to all to ourselves. Nobody will interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like I'm stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you'd never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you just come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. Got them all from various artisans. Make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy that you joined the literature club, Nicholas. I don't have to worry be lonely anymore, because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. Read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like fate. Fate that would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Nicholas? Well, did that. What should I show my poem to first? I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri stuck-up poems, but I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. So read it carefully, okay? And you can go away. I don't know how to bring this up, but there's been something that I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. But okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. Truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she just gets mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri. It really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later by admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. That's why I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind and read everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Nicholas? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all the problems would go away. Yuri and I had to miss over some reason as wonderful as you. Think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Dunka, dunka, dunk. Who should I show my poem to? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face after taking a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Nicholas, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Nicholas. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. Okay to be feeling this way, right? Not bad, right? Yuri holds a poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. Hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I hope I'll take good care of it. Even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. Can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can make out some words. I think it's a scribble, so practically. I think it's just scribbles. Draw one closer. Do you like it? Wrote it for you. Guess you can tell the poem is about. More importantly, I've been endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Don't say I didn't warn you, Nicholas. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. Came upon a huge empty room, as concealing the walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick, in order to hurry to the other side of the wall. Anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. Air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay, everyone. Time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri's immune to it. Stagnating errors come in foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Suzuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. I want to make decorations, set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? It's a great idea. It gives us all something to do. What about Nicholas? You want to help me? Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's how it is. The heck it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would frickin' know. All you care about is how dragging Nicholas around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Nicholas decide who wants to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Let Nicholas make a choice, okay? Okay, fine, fine. Jeez, Nicholas doesn't know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your frickin' mouth. Let him decide for himself. That's your mouth. For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just make the choice already. I'll beat you, Monica. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. Promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you freaking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. What he chose. No, it's not fair, giving us all the work and then taking Nicholas for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You started the work for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Haha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Nicholas away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri is scaring me a little. Suki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around it right now. That wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. That's how much to ask. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Nicholas, you're rich with something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Nicholas, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day will be the two of us. Doesn't sound wonderful. Haha. Oh, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good my whole life. Being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could ever imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die of not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? Have someone who wants to resolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Nicholas. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Nicholas, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just wanted to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Nicholas. You want me to be my... Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Well, sure. Roll with it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Got him. Oh, the quarter. You are a coward if you think I'm gonna hit the skip button. I refuse. Welcome to the Literature Club. Has always been a dream of mine to make something special about the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me by make the dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Sayuri, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you are a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special about the things I love. It loops. No, it does not. Cute game every day is full of chit chat, full of activities, adorable and new club members are the full bundle of sunshine. If always happiness the most. Yes, no, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm gonna spend the most time with me. Spend the most time with me. Bro, I missed it. It was text. I think. I swear I saw words and it was like a shade of green. Maybe I'm seeing things. Well, just 2 more days. Coming along. One more day. Almost there, man. One more cycle. Or one more color palette. Must be a long night. Oh, alright, it's festival time. Where you got here before me? I thought I was the first one. Ah. Suki runs away. I'm here. Nicholas, did something happen? Suki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Were you here the entire weekend, Nicholas? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was working that badly. Super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. Make it up to you, okay? Give me a sec. Almost done. I'm gonna have a cupcake real quick. My uncle lifts the foil foam tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. Really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get with the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. Anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Bear with me, okay? Should only take a second.